last week, I said I went to a farmer's market, and I said, okay, I think it would be a good idea if we go to farmer's market. These are our people like us. If we go to farmer's market and just promote people businesses, it seems like a win-win. They get their business promoted for free, and then of course they gonna want to share it. They gonna be like, oh look, I was on YouTube, I did my first YouTube video, so they gonna share it with their people, and the subscribers were gonna come in. I thought of that. And also we were sitting down doing the modules and whatnot, because you got to do modules before you come in here. Yeah. And I said to myself, I'm gonna go
hold on. Before we even finish anything, turn your damn phone off.
Oh yeah. And I was like,
like we go, like, well, I don't even see Charlamagne the Guy's crap. You get crap. I was like, you turn your crap off.
Yeah. and so anyways, like while we were doing the modules, I said I need to go up there, because either one or two things gonna happen. Either A, nigga ain't gonna show up and we gonna get the room, or B, this is somebody that we could collaborate with. This is somebody that we can, And so I talked to old dude, because he's been here the longest. Like I ain't seen him in a minute, so I was just catching up. And he said, yeah, he's an American citizen. You can go up and talk to anybody, but I would wait until he done. And I was like, okay, nigga, I'm going in when he first starts. So before you get comfortable and started, I can just chop it up. And like my only thing was, I at least wanted to collab in some form of fashion. I wanted to show you our stuff. You show me yours. We pick a time to collab. And now here we are. Look at us.
Just
you know what I mean?
What's going to happen in the next 2 seconds?
Next 2 seconds.
1 1,000, 2 1,000.
Magic.
It takes 2 seconds to say 2 seconds. Right now, it's the most powerfulest thing in the world. You know what I'm saying? And 2 seconds is a long time.
Yeah.
Just as you say 2 seconds, bro, that's the future from before when you said 2 seconds. And then it's the past after you said it, just that quick. You feel me? So it's like, it's the don't talk about it, be about it theory. For instance, how you pronounce by itself S-H-H? How you pronounce by itself C-O-O-L?
Cool.
Put them together.
School.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
School. Don't talk about it, be about it. School. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, and that's the thing about that, which ties back into Cubbyhole. Create urban build businesses, yet help others learn economics. Dream Cubbyhole. You know what I'm saying? Like, so how my website work is situations like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I feel like you serious, I do a project with you. You know what I'm saying? And then I put you on my website. I hide you somewhere on my website. And you got to go out and get interviews. Hey, yeah, man, I want to do a podcast. Man, this dude going to put me on. He knows the business. He knows what he's doing. He got it going on. You know what I'm saying? He going to help us get funded. But we need this. But here's the thing. I don't want to hear it. Only thing I want to do is when we open that door, go to work. You know what you got to do. You know what you got to do. I know what I got to do. The reason why I do it the way I do it is because before I came in here, people already paid me for my hours. Because I went out there, man, you like my art? Check out my art. Look, man, how many hours you think it'd take for me to do a podcast like that? Oh, about 5 hours. Oh, for real? Like, yeah, man, you remember your first job, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what you do when you first start working?
You did get your training.
Clock in.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but what was your job? What was your first job?
Oh, I was at, going back. I was at Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. What was minimum wage when you went way back?
Like maybe 15. Well, it was like black area. So maybe
I'm about to say, boy, that crash should have been lower than that.
13.
Back then,
in like the wider areas,
y'all must be young, bro.
They paid more.
Yeah, back in my day, minimum wage was like $4.25.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm looking like. I said, what you talking about?
I'm 45 years old.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm looking like.
We don't look it, but
I'm saying, like, what area did you go to? Because my first job or so was at a clothing store, so mine was like at least like $6 or $7 or whatever.
And that's another thing
like,
that pissed me off. Because, like, so backstory: my parents are divorced.
You should be getting some footage for y'all shit.
Yeah,
I know, but I can't figure out. But we ain't got to stand
just shoot it. Just shoot it.
I say I ain't got to stand somewhere. I was gonna try to stand.
Prop it up. Pull the table. You can move these tables.
Yeah.
Get a chair. Prop it up. you could use that one. Like there's a stool right there. Get that stool, prop that stool up.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, I get
But
you.
here's the thing: when people go out and they promote my website, I give them for beginners. I give them full 100% of whatever they raise to give me leads. You get people to go on there and check out what we did.
Mm-hmm.
So I put this video on my website, and you go out there and you get people to check out the video. Oh, I like that. Oh yeah, man, you see the other art, you see it's serious. You know this is something for real. But look, I know I'm worth at least $20 an hour. And usually when you tell people, ask them their first job and they do the same thing, you say, dang, I got way back.
Yeah.
You feel me? But guess what happened when they go way back?
Yeah.
They remember when they first started, like, damn, you remember that certain time? You remember that first interviews and they're sweating and nervous, like, fuck, like, you
right
feel
before
me?
college.
And then you got in there and they said, okay, why you want to work here? Oh, you know, I'm just a hard worker. Dang, what did I write on that paper? Like, I can this and I can. They say, okay. So what you gonna benefit the company? Like, what do you plan on getting out of the company? You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, that's your first job, so they give you a chance. And then you work your way up. You become line cook, manager. You know, possibly owner or whatever. Right? Now, 20 years later, somebody pulling up to you like, yeah, man, I want to do a podcast. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I can get so many hours, but I only get 2 hours of this time to do this. I don't have to pay for the studio time right now. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody sponsored me on the studio time and somebody sponsored me the engineer and all that. But here's the thing. I want to really do my own podcast. I need microphones. I need computer. I need camera. I need programs.
Yeah.
I need to work. Now, I'm not expecting you to pay the whole thing, but I want you to at least give me 3 or 4 hours to, as a person in the community, to say like, hey, this is what this dude do. Like I believe that if I give him $40, that he gonna work 4 hours at $10 an hour. Cause I remember when it was $10 an hour at minimum wage. I first started working, somebody gave me a chance, and then they give you that. When you first use my website, you could keep that $40, cause that's for you to get the things that you need. So when you come up in here with me, you're not wasting my time trying to figure out what you finna do next.
Yeah, you already got that vision.
Yeah.
That's why I said when it comes to us, even like you had to tell him, like, no shade. You had to tell him like 5 different times to pull his camera out.
Yeah.
You know, that's because he's not
missing money.
Yeah, that's because he's not the vision. Like, but that don't make it any less than, because without him, I couldn't do this shit. Without me, he couldn't do this shit. You know what I mean? So it's like a collaboratory effort, you know?
Yeah.
But that pissed me off when I moved up north. I felt so dumb because I was like, I didn't know how to bullshit back then. I know how to bullshit now. Never be the one to say the first number. And if they make you say the first number, shoot that bitch up to $1 million.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna shoot the first number.
Yeah. Well, you know why
I want it all.
Well, you know why
I want it all.
Well, you know why I'm not gonna shoot the first number is because if I ask for 50,000 and you were gonna pay me 100,000. You gonna give me that 50,000 that I asked for. I don't know where your head is, so I'm gonna wait and see what you say, and then if it's on me, I'm gonna shoot it up double times. I'm gonna say 3 million. What's your number?
So here's the thing: if I say 50,000 and you was gonna give me 100, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you give me the 50,000. What if you was gonna give me the 100? Then that means giving me the 50,000 ain't shit to you.
Yeah.
You like, oh. So once you give me the 50,000 and I do what I say I'm gonna do, that other 50,000 that was already waiting is like, oh, bro, you did that. Here go another 50. Now you just gonna keep shooting it up.
Yeah.
But once you gave me the 50,000 and I flipped it and got my own 100,
yeah.
now I don't need you really.
Right.
But now you want to invest because you know that this investment is growing. This ain't an investment that I give it to you and then all of a sudden it's like, damn, I could have took that 50,000 and went into the Bahamas and tricked or something. You know, I could have went riding on a boat. And my brother went to the Bahamas and he was riding a Corvette out on the ocean, chilling. But he earned that, and other motherfuckers looking at him like, oh, bro, you always out of the country. You always out the, oh, bro, you like, well, come with me. Oh, I can't, bro. You know, I got the kid. I gotta go to work. That ain't my problem.
Yeah.
Damn, that ain't my problem, bro. Like, you got to figure out your destination. You got to figure out what journey you finna have. You feel me?
That's
All right, we can keep going. Let me just move this around.
Yeah, that's why